Maria Sharapova, always a fan and photographer's favorite, but also perhaps one of the favorites to win this Australian Open title in 2005. A few months short of her 18th birthday, she'll take on an even younger challenger, Sesil Karatantcheva, 15 years old, who breezed through qualifying, a Bulgarian, who was the youngest woman in the draw. Sharapova is seeded 4th here this year. She was 28th seed just a year ago as she began a magical 2004 that, of course, had its zenith at Wimbledon. Now, she is a major force, not just in tennis, but also in marketing. What happened on the lawn to Wimbledon still stuns folks, as she came through, was a 13th seed in that tournament, outlasted Lindsay Davenport in a rain-interrupted semifinal, and then stepped on the world's most famous tennis court against the defending champion Serena Williams here in the near court. And Sharapova produced an astounding display of pressure tennis in her first Grand Slam final. Didn't just beat Serena, really demolished her, surrendering just 5 games to the defending champion, refusing to crack under the enormous pressure, to her knees in tears, in disbelief. 6-1, 6-4, winning the title that matters most to tennis fans. And now, what lies in store in 2005 for Sharapova? Fully expecting to claim at least a couple of major titles, but a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations, a lot of money has come her way as a major marketing force. How will she handle 2005 and the first major of the season and her first test against a 15-year-old who took her to 3 sets in their only previous meeting? Let's go over to Vodafone Arena now. Tim Ryan and Mary Jo Fernandez.
Well, Chris, they're just underway with Karatantcheva having her serve broken in the opening game. So an early break for Maria Sharapova, up 2-love here in the first.
Sharapova leads.
Just one of a bunch of talented Russians in the tournament.
It's incredible. Miskina, Sharapova, Kuznetsova winning Grand Slams last year, and then you see the rest of them. Dementieva losing in 2 finals, the French and the U.S. Open, and then Zvonareva, Petrova, and Lihotzova. There are 14 entered at this year's Australian Open. The United States, the only other country with 1 more player.
One of the most remarkable stories really in tennis history for a country to suddenly jump onto the world stage with such a profusion of talented players all competing against each other as much as they are in most tournaments against the rest of the field.
And a lot of people are predicting a Russian slam, that there will be another Russian winner this year.
Up 15, Sharapova. Up 2-love.
15-on. But Maria Sharapova, she's the one who stole the spotlight. By winning Wimbledon, she was an overnight sensation on and off the court. So marketable, signed so many major deals. In just a period of a couple months, her life changed.
A
little anxious there, 15-year-old from Bulgaria.
30-15. Big return from the Bulgarian Karatantcheva, Sesil Karatantcheva.
One of the tougher names on the tour. We have a few of them.
Very self-confident young woman, and most people think she's, like everybody said about Sharapova, she's the real deal. Now, she hasn't got the results as yet, but there's a lot of feeling, including from Nick Bollettieri, who she talked into giving a chance to come to his camp and be a pupil of his. She said, "I'm good. Let me have a shot." And he gave her a quick audition, and he agreed with her.
Forty, 30.
40-30. Sharapova trying to get to 3-love here on the first set. Best of 3 opening round at the Australian Open. Beautiful day in Melbourne. Shadows completely across the court here, the Vodafone Arena. Early evening now in Melbourne. Long from Sharapova. Karatantcheva outlasts her in the long rally.
Use.
Sharapova is the one dictating, though, so far early in this match. She's the one controlling the points, trying to use her forehand. That's the side that's going to hit the winners or produce the unforced errors for Sharapova.
Karatantcheva, born in Sofia, Bulgaria, and still spends about half the year there, the rest of it in Sarasota, Florida. Good get, and then an error from Sharapova. So a break point for the Bulgarian girl.
Advantage, Karatantcheva.
It's important for Karatantcheva to get on the board early. This is her first Australian Open, second Grand Slam. Her debut came at the US Open last year after she qualified. Lost to the eventual winner, Kuznetsova.
Sharapova, elected Player of the Year by the tennis media a year ago. She won the WTA championships following her victory at Wimbledon, beating Serena Williams in the final there.
Game, Karatantcheva.
Wide from Sharapova, just missing on the backhand side. The break by Karatantcheva, and so it's 2 games.